Well, hello and welcome to another round of the Digimon TCG cross-format Battle Royale. We're back with the first match of the second bracket, and we're starting off strong with some big names. In this round, the decks facing against each other are Ceresmon, Lilithmon Loop, BlackWarGreymon and Alphamon. So let's not make you wait any longer and get right to the match. But a quick disclaimer before that. When recording this match, I misplaced my Tsunomon DGX for the Lilithmon Loop deck, so we were using Upamon instead of it. But I will be referring to it as and resolving the effect of Tsunomon, since that is what's originally in the deck. And with that being said, let's get to the game. And it looks like Lilithmon Loop has the first move. They start by hatching Tsunomon, evolve it into the purple starter deck Gabumon, and for 3 memory playing a purple memory boost, revealing from the top of their deck a Rebellimon, another Gabumon, Ginkakumon, and Gazimon. They add Ginkakumon to their hand and put the rest at the bottom of their deck, and it's off to BlackWarGreymon. They hatch a Gurimon, evolve it into the BT5 Agumon, then into the BT5 Greymon for 2 memory, and play the memory tamer Taikamiya from BT1 giving 3 memory to Ceresmon. They hatch a Tanemon, evolve it into the BT1 Tentomon, then into the BT3 Stingmon for 1 memory, and they play Woodmon for 5 memory giving 3 memory to Alphamon. They hatch a Dorimon and play a Coolboy, with its own play effect revealing top 3 cards of their deck, which are Ceresmon, BlackWarGreymon, and Breath of the Gods. They add BlackWarGreymon to their hand and send the rest to the bottom of their deck. And since they still don't have a level 3, they play another Coolboy, this time revealing a Dorumon, another Ceresmon, and a Yuji Musia. They add Dorumon and send the rest to the bottom of their deck, passing it over to Lilithmon with 1 memory. They keep Gabumon in the raising area and just evolve it into Ginkakumon for 2 memory, passing the turn over to BlackWarGreymon, who start the turn with 3 memory because of tie. They keep Greymon in the raising area and play red memory boost, revealing from the top of their deck not 1 but 2 of the first promo Agumons, the BT8 Meton Greymon and Nokia Shiramine. They add Meton Greymon to their hand and send the rest to the bottom of their deck. Finally, they play the BT5 Agumon for 3 memory, and with its own play effect revealing the top 3 cards of their deck, which are BlackWarGreymon, the EX1 Meton Greymon, and Hero Amanokawa. They add the BlackWarGreymon to their hand and return the rest to the bottom of their deck, passing it over to Ceresmon with 3 memory. They move Stingmon to the battle area. Next they suspend Woodmon to evolve Stingmon into the level 5 Argomon for a reduced cost of 3 memory, making it free. And they finish their turn by playing the memory tamer Mimi Tachikawa, giving 1 memory to Alphamon. They evolve Dorimon into Dorumon, and for 4 memory play Kota Domoto. With its own play effect, they reveal the top 4 cards of their deck, those being Dorugamon, Oryumon, Black Memory Boost, and X Antibody. They add Oryumon to their hand and send the rest to the bottom of their deck, and it's off to Lilithmon with 3 memory. They move Ginkakumon to the battle area, evolve it into Ginkakumon Promote for 1 memory, then into Rebellimon for 3 memory, and with its when evolving effect, they discard a Gazimon to give it retaliation and blocker until the end of their opponent's turn. With Tsunomon's inherited effect, when they discard a card from their hand by an effect, they draw a card, and with Ginkakumon's inherited effect, they gain back 1 memory when they discard a card with an effect. They attack Alphamon, and with Gabumon's inherited effect, they get to draw a card and then discard a card. They discard Devimon, and the attack goes through, checking a Ryudamon in the security. Finally, they play a Gazimon for 3 memory and pass it over to BlackWarGreymon. They keep Greymon in the raising area, evolve Agumon into another BT5 Greymon for 2 memory, and because of Gazimon, they don't get back the 1 memory with its when digivolving effect. And to finish their turn, they evolve the Greymon in the raising area into the BT8 Meton Greymon, giving 3 memory to Ceresmon. They hatch another Tanemon, evolve it into the BT2 Agumon. Next they play the level 3 Argomon from their hand for 2 memory. And using Mimi's effect, since they have a green level 5 Digimon, they suspend her to move the Agumon in the raising area to the battle area. They attack Lilithmon's security with Argomon, and with Tentomon's inherited effect, they suspend Gazimon. And the security check goes through and it reveals a Jack Raid, which makes Argomon lose 2 memory, passing it over to Alphamon's side and ending their turn. Alphamon starts their turn with 3 memory because of Kota, and they keep Dorumon in the raising area, evolving it into Dorugamon for 2 memory, and they pass turn giving 3 memory to Lilithmon. They hatch a Demi-Meramon, evolve it into another starter deck Gabumon. They play another purple memory boost for 3 memory, revealing from the top of their deck not 1, but 2 Omnimon Zwarts, a Ginkakumon and a Ginkakumon Promote. They add Ginkakumon to their hand and put the rest at the bottom of their deck. They attack the level 5 Argomon with Rebellimon. With Gabumon's inherited effect they draw 1 and discard 1, discarding Underwhelm's Kong. Once again they gain a draw from Tsunomon, a memory from Ginkakumon, and another draw from Underwhelm's Kong discard effect. Ceresmon blocks the attack with Woodmon, which is deleted. Next they use one of their purple memory boosts delay effect to gain back 2 memory, evolve Gabumon into Ginkakumon for 2 memory, and for 2 memory they play Takumi Aiba, passing it over to BlackWarGreymon, who starts their turn with 3 memory because of type. They move MetalGreymon to the battle area and evolve it into BlackWarGreymon for 4 memory, and with its when Digivolving effect, since it has both a black and red source, they can delete both Digimon and Tamers up to 6 memory cost. So they delete Akumboy, Takumi Aiba, and the level 3 Argomon. And it's Ceresmon turn and they start with 3 memory because of Mimi. They hatch an Argomon, evolve it into Tentomon, and play the blocker Cherrymon giving 5 memory to Alphamon. Alphamon moves Dorugamon to the battle area, evolves it into BlackWarGreymon for 3 memory. With its when Digivolving effect they put Oriumon as its bottom Digivolution source, so it can't be deleted or have its DP reduced until the end of their opponent's turn. Because of that they gain a memory from Dorumon's inherited effect, which technically they can't do because of Gazimon, but we correct that mistake later. And they get to draw a card because of Dorumon's inherited effect. Next they evolve BlackWarGreymon into Dex BlackWarGreymon for 1 memory. With its when Digivolving effect, since it has BlackWarGreymon as a Digivolution source, they delete Gazimon, and with its other when Digivolving effect, they discard Greatmon to gain back 1 memory. And they also suspend Kumboy to gain a memory and draw a card. They evolve BlackWarGreymon into the BT9 Alphamon for 3 memory. With its when Digivolving effect, they put Greatmon from their trash as its bottom Digivolution source, and with its other effect, when an effect puts a Digivolution source under it, they de-Digivolve BlackWarGreymon. And this is the part we realize they couldn't get a memory with Dorumon because of Gazimon, so they go to 0. They attack BlackWarGreymon's security, and with Greatmon's inherited effect, they delete Greymon. And because of BlackWarGreymon's inheritable effect, they get 2 security checks. They check a BT5 Agumon and a Promo Agumon. At the end of the attack, because of Oriumon's inherited effect, Alphamon unsuspends and goes for Ceresmon's security, hitting a Vegemon and a Woodmon. Finally, they evolve Alphamon into Alphamon Oryuken for 3 memory, because they have Oriumon as a Digivolution source. And when Digivolving, it deletes all of their opponent's Digimon with the highest play cost. And at the end of their turn, they return Alphamon, Dex BlackWarGreymon, Dorugamon, Dorumon, and Greatmon to the bottom of their deck to gain 1 memory for each card sent, putting them at 2 memory. Finally, for 3 memory they play Black Memory Boost, revealing Kumboy, Dorumon, Kongo, and Dex Dorugamon. They add Dorumon to their hand and send the rest to the bottom of their deck, passing over to Lilithmon with 1 memory. They move Ginkakumon to the battle area, use the delay effect of purple memory boost to gain back 2 memory, evolve Ginkakumon into the BT3 Lady Devimon. With her when Digivolving effect they draw 2 and discard 2 cards, discarding a Ginkakumon and Ginkakumon Promote, and they gain a memory because of Ginkakumon's inherited effect. Next they play Jackraid to get another memory, play Analog Youth for 2 memory. With its own play effect they reveal the 3 cards from the top of their deck, which are Omnimon Zwart, Ginkakumon, and Lady Devimon. They add Omnimon Zwart to their hand and send the rest to the trash. Next they evolve Lady Devimon into Lilithmon for 3 memory, and with her when Digivolving effect, since there are more than 10 cards in their trash, they add Jackraid and Underwound's Cone from their trash to their hand. And it's BlackWarGreymon's turn with 3 memory. They hatch a BT5 Koromon, evolve it into the Promo Agumon, and play a Nokia Shiromine for 3 memory. With her own play effect, they play the BT8 Agumon from their hand at no cost, and with its own play effect, they reveal the top 4 cards of their deck, which are BT5 Agumon, Blitz Omnimon, Ultimate Flare, and BT1 BlackWarGreymon. They add BlackWarGreymon to their hand and send the rest to the bottom of their deck. Finally, they evolved the promo Agumon into the red starter deck Greymon for 2 memory, passing it over to Ceresmon, who started their turn with 3 memory. They moved Tentomon to the battle area, and for 7 memory played Blossomon, giving 4 memory to Alphamon. Alphamon hatches a Dorimon, evolves it into Dorumon, then into Dorugamon for 2 memory. They attack Lilithmon security with Alphamon Oryuken, checking on Lilithmon and on Abramon. At the end of the attack, Alphamon Oryuken unsuspend because of Oryumon, and they attack BlackWarGreymon security with it, checking a promo Agumon and a BT8 Agumon. Finally, for 3 memory, they play Yuji Musya, giving 1 memory to Lilithmon. They hatch a Tsunomon, evolve it into Gabumon. They attack Alphamon security with Lilithmon. With Gabumon's inherited effect, they get 1 draw and 1 discard, discarding Candlemon, and gaining 1 memory because of Ginkakumon's effect. They check Kongo, so Lilithmon's Digimon with a play cost of 7 or less can't attack, and until the end of Lilithmon's turn, cards cannot be added to the security. They evolve Gabumon into Ginkakumon for 2 memory, and for 3 memory they evolve Ginkakumon into Lady Devimon, passing it over to BlackWarGreymon. They move Greymon to the battle area, attack Ceresmon security with Agumon, revealing a Vegemon so Agumon is deleted. Next they suspend Nokia to reduce the cost of BlackWarGreymon's evolution by 1, making it 3 memory. With its when Digivolving effect, they de-Digivolve Alphamon Oryuken into BlackWarGreymon and delete Tentomon. And for 4 memory they evolve BlackWarGreymon into the EX1 WarGreymon, which has Blitz, so they attack Alphamon security with it, checking a Dorugamon and a Coolboy, which is played, and with its own play effect, they reveal Dex Dorugaemon, Kota Domoto and Oryumon. They add Dex Dorugaemon to their hand and send the rest to the bottom of their deck. And it's off to Ceresmon with 4 memory. They hatch an Argomon, evolve it into the level 3 Argomon. They suspend Mimi to move it to the battle area. They evolve it into Vegemon for 1 memory. And they play Hidden Potential Discard to reduce the evolution cost of a green Digimon by 5 by suspending their Vegemon. So now they evolve Blossomon into the BT3 Mega Gargomon for free. And they target Dorugaemon with its when Digivolving effect, so it doesn't unsuspend during Alphamon's unsuspend phase. They attack Lilithmon security with Mega Gargomon, and since Lilithmon is suspended, it gains a security attack +1. They check a Mega Digimon fusion, which is added to Lilithmon's hand, and an Analog Youth, which is played, and with its own play effect they reveal a Jackraid, Ginkakumon Promote, and King Kakumon. They add King Kakumon to their hand, and the rest is sent to the trash. Next, Vegemon evolves into the level 5 Argomon for 3 memory, and they play on level 3 Argomon for 2 memory, passing it over to Alphamon, which started their turn with 3 memory because of Kota. Dorugaemon doesn't unsuspend during their unsuspend phase because of Mega Gargomon, and they move Dorugamon to the battle area. And because of Yuji's effect, they gain a memory and draw a card. They evolve it into Dex Dorugamon, and with its when Digivolving effect, they discard a BT9 Dorumon to gain 1 memory. And since Dorugamon is in its evolution sources, it gains retaliation and blocker until the end of their opponent's turn. Next they evolve it into Dorugaemon for 3 memory. With its when Digivolving effect, they place Oryumon at the bottom of its Digivolution sources. They gain a memory because of Dorumon and a draw because of Dorimon. Next they play X Antibody and place it as Dorugaemon's bottom evolution source. They evolve it into Dex Dorugaemon for 1 memory. With its when Digivolving effect, they discard a Dorumon to gain 1 memory, and with its other when Digivolving effect, because it has Dorugaemon as an evolution source, they delete the level 3 Argomon. And they also suspend their 2 Coolboys to gain 2 memory and 2 draws. Next for 3 memory, they evolve Dex Dorugaemon into Alphamon. With its when Digivolving effect, they put Dorugamon from their trash as its bottom Digivolution source, and now they can de-Digivolve WarGreymon back into BlackWarGreymon. They use the delay effect of Black Memory Boost to gain 2 memory, and they attack Ceresmon security with Alphamon, using the inherited effect of X Antibody to evolve Alphamon into Alphamon Oryuken when attacking for 3 cost, because it has Oryumon as an evolution source. And when Oryuken evolves, it deletes all of their opponent's Digimon with the highest play cost, and it goes for the attack on 2 security, which are Cherrymon and Woodmon. At the end of the attack, Oryumon unsuspend Alphamon Oryuken, which goes for the attack on BlackWarGreymon security, checking a Blitz Omnimon, so Oryuken is not deleted. They evolve their suspended Dorugaemon into Alphamon for 3 memory. With its when Digivolving effect, they put Dorumon from their trash as its bottom Digivolution source and de-Digivolve level 5 Argomon. And because of Dorumon's inherited effect, they gain 1 memory, and since the memory is on Lilithmon's side, at the end of their turn, they use Oryuken's effect to return Alphamon, DexDoruGreymon, DexDoruGamon, Dorugamon, and Dorumon to the bottom of their deck, gaining back 5 memory, putting them at 4, and they evolve their other Alphamon into another Alphamon Oryuken for 3 memory. Next they play DexDoruGamon from their hand for 6 memory, and at the end of their turn they use the new Oryuken's effect to return DoruGreymon and Dorumon to the bottom of their deck to gain 2 memory, passing it over to Lilithmon with 3 memory. They move Lady Devimon to the battle area, play a Jack Raid to gain 2 memory because there are now 20 or more cards in their trash, and another Jack Raid for 2 more memory. Next they evolve Lady Devimon into Lilithmon for 3 memory, and with her when Digivolving effect they return the 2 Jack Raids to their hand. Next they play Mega Digimon Fusion to reduce the evolution cost of a level 7 Digimon by 6. They forget to gain the 2 memory because of Lilithmon's effect, and evolve her straight into Omnimon's Ward. With its when Digivolution effect, they trash the top 3 cards of their deck, and play up to 2 purple or black Digimon with a play cost of 8 or less from their trash. They play 2 Ginkakumon promotes, and since they have Rush, they attack Alphamon directly with one of them to eliminate them from the game. Next they attack BlackWarGreymon directly with the other one and eliminate them from the game as well. Finally, they attack Ceresmon directly with Omnimon's Ward, also eliminating them from the game. And like that, we'd have the first semi-finalist from the second bracket, Lilithmon Loop. Which deck will join her from the other groups? Watch here to find out. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you next time. Bye!